Show. A aula de hoje é para aprender como fazer um pouco de improviso. Olá, Brasil! Olhar o mundo. Aqui, lá no Boveda, Rádio Terra. Boa tarde, todo mundo. Boa tarde, Brasil. Não, vocês têm outros acordes. Ok, eu vou falar e vocês podem pegar esses outros. Você pode fazer Fá. E você pode fazer um Dó. E Lá menor. Pode fazer Fá. Dó. Lá menor. Dó. Que é Fá. Dó. Stand by me. 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 Vamos fazer isso. Stand by me. Stand by me. Stand by me. Vou tentar. Two. Ele faz. Well, little one for the money, two for the show, three to get ready now. Cool cat go, I said, don't you have? Step on my blue suede shoe. You can do anything but stay hard for them blue suede shoes. Again, well, you can knock me down, you can sit on my face, slanting my name all over the place. Do anything that you wanna do. Where's my... Eu vou parar. Agora vamos ter certeza que você sabe. Agora a primeira coisa que você aprendeu foi essa. Mas eu tô dando outra parte de brinde. Ok? Onde você vai pegar nessa primeira casa. E você vai tocar um número. Olha como é esse número. Você faz 1, 2, 3, 4. Ops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. Começa na 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Eu tô no 8. Hey everybody! So here we are again. So the title of this today's session, it's kind of Stevie Ray Vaughan style. Your caged chords, the caged system with Stevie Ray Vaughan style. So what is that? So I was just playing a little bit of blues because that's a real thing of Stevie Ray Vaughan. I have my slide on. He uses a slide. He used to use. Because there's a hybrid technique you can use. You know, you got your slide. let's see, can get a little beat going. Remember how we like to get our beats going? And remember how I say it's always important. So here's the thing. We're going to show you a little bit. We're talking about blues. We're going to move into the style of Stevie Ray Vaughan, and let's get a beat going. So a blues beat would be like, and you can pick up any speed you want right on Google. I'm just going to throw some in my, I got this little pedal. Oh, wait, I got to turn it on for, it's got a switch that says loop. So, there it is. So I go. There it is. So this is our beat. Turn down the guitar a little bit. We got to hear that beat. So what am I doing? So I'm using the slide and getting the note with my finger. Okay, so now let's get in the style of Stevie Ray Vaughan a little bit. So to do that, I'll even take our slide off for a second. So basically, to do this and really get into the whole thing and hit where he's at, is you just kind of have to, I get the impression that what he always did and does, he pretty much plays in the pentatonic style, and there's the two notes, and we've been in G a lot. So let me see. Yeah. So this kind of gives us the caged E. So we're kind of seeing this E caged, and we're in that yellow part there, and it's also kind of like the caged G. So because we have a G chord, look at that red ball on the 6th string. So that's our G chord. So that's our G pentatonic scale, and you can kind of see the G chord inside there. So I can even so let's get to the notes. So what happens with Stevie Ray Vaughan is he kind of like just got a few of those notes and really kind of laid into them, got to know them, and he puts a lot of soul into them. So like in the, so you got for the G pentatonic, you have, so there's that red ball on the 3rd string. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, and then so your 3 is just open, 4, and open. Or you can go up here and do the. Okay, pentatonic scale. It's 5 notes, but the important thing is the regular scale. It's got 8 notes, so we're just taking out 7 and 4 in the major pentatonic, and in the minor we're taking out 2, and we're taking out 6. We're taking out 2, 6, and we're actually taking out we're taking out 7 also, because, well, we're not really taking out 7. What we're doing, because the minor pentatonic scale has got a flat, so the E minor pentatonic scale, you start So anyway, you take out, it's 5, but you just start in a different spot. So for this G one, this G, okay, scale right here that we're looking at, it's like 1 of the regular scale. It's 1, 2, 3, then they don't have a 4. 4, do, re, mi. 4's not there, so it's 1, 2, 3, 5. It's got that sound to that song. Bum, 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 bum. I got sunshine. Okay. So the deal is, so for the minor pentatonic scale, it's a little different. What happens is you take, it's the 1 for the G. So now let's go to E. So because the thing is, E is kind of like the E minor is the relative minor. So, but basically what you have here, so you just start for an E minor pentatonic scale. You just start. You take the G scale, and you start at a different spot. You start on the E. So let's go up the G scale. G, A, B, C, D, E, and then 7, F sharp, G. So we stop on E. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that E right there, that black ball right there on the 4th string, where my finger is, that's the, you just start there, you play the same notes, and now you're on the E pentatonic. And so what Stevie does, what we all do, what we need to do, is it's a 5-note scale. But so for the major, you just kind of have to remember it's 1, 2, 3, and then 1. So it's 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, and it repeats 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. For the minor pentatonic, and this is, you just have to learn this once, but the thing is, to get you in Stevie Ray Vaughan land, you just naturally will learn this. So for the E, it works out to be, okay, so you start on an E, and you go to the next note of the pentatonic scale. So I'm on this E, right? So what is that? That's a G. So G is a minor third away. Well, it's a lot of technical stuff, but that's okay. It's just an interval. It's like a minor third. A third makes the third for an E chord. See that E chord right there? See that E? Listen to the sound. And when the night has come, it's kind of like it's like that happy sound. And then it goes to the sadder sound. And it goes to a minor sound. And the land is dark. So anyway, so it's got a minor third. So it's like, here I'm on an E, and if I go up the E scale, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. See, that's the third. But on our yellow thing over there, we don't have, it's that, you see that little red dot on the third string? Well, that's a G. So G is the minor third. So what happens is, so let's go up and do it up here. Same thing. So you just go up, 1, we're going up the pentatonic scale, so it's like the minor one, I'm on the E. E minor third, 4th of the scale, so it's going to be 5 notes, 1, 2, 3. So the first note is E. The second note is a flat third. And then the third note of the pentatonic scale, minor, is the 4th. And then you got right up, a whole step up. And then you go up another minor third to the 5th one, which is a flat 7th. Because look, see that D? That's not the 7th note in the E scale. Because listen how the E scale has to sound. We know how it sounds. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, D sharp. But so for blues, we got this flat seventh, man, and that gives us a blues sound. So check it out. So here I'm playing. So I'm going to go. I'm going to just kind of do a. I'll give you a beat, and we're going to go like, let's see. Okay, he does a. We'll just do. He does a version of Superstition. He goes. Bum. So that's kind of a deal. So he's going. Okay, so now we're going to go up this pentatonic scale. The first note. So you just go 1. See this down here or here? So you just practice with those notes so you know you're on 1 flat third. Now, and so because what you need to do is build up a little bit of your strength, and you're just kind of like your feel of the thing. So you go the 1. So you just kind of get that vibrato. So you got your thumb back here. So 1 minor third, the first 2 notes of pentatonica. Because here's the whole scale. Just do the first notes. E. You see, even do that. Now you go up to the 7th note, flat 7th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This 5th note's a flat 7th, and they're up to the E again. And you got it, and now you know. And you kind of get to know where those notes are. This is an E. Now watch what you can do. You can find this flat 7th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you can bend it up to this, to the 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 1. Take this 5 now. So what he'll do. So while you're suffering away, that's that fifth note of the pentatonic scale. It takes you up to the E. Now let's find another E. Here's one right here. And you know what this is based off of? So we go, what we're going to do, so you got this form of it. So you got here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. And so he plays this E chord a lot. It kind of sounds cool when he does it, you know. So here's our E. So here's our E. So now, here let's just look at the CAGED system again. So here we go. We're caging around here. Here it is. So now we got this G. So we're looking at that one. Now we play the E shape. Put it up here in this. We still got these G notes. Every place you see a red dot is a G note, by the way. So we got this. Now you also have, you can start on the pentatonic on this. It's the same place now, but I'm going to go back to, but so we can take that E, that G pentatonic, and it's also an E pentatonic. You just got to focus on the E. So it's like G, A, B, D, or I'm going up from the G, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. Boom, bum, boom, 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 bum, boom. That's our formula for the major one. The formula for the minor one is 1 minor, 1 minor third. So go up here. 1 minor third. Then you got 4, and then you can be doing this. So check this out. Then you go. Okay, Voodoo Child. So he's just playing. He's just playing. He's just doing 1, 2, 3. Actually, now Jimi Hendrix does it. No. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm in the G key. I'm in the wrong key. But basically, so for E, it's. So now let's go up to E again. So okay, so 1, 2. So anyway, you go 1 is the E, and 2 flat third, and you can go 1, 2, 3, which is E, 1 flat third, and then 4th. And look at the distance. Here's an E. Look at that. 4 fret spread. So the next one is 1 fret. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Now from the 4th note of the pentatonic to the 5th note of the pentatonic is another minor third. And then you get back to your beginning. So what you do is just you can have, so back to the world of Stevie Ray Vaughan. What's all this stuff? No, because to get there, you kind of have to have fun. So I'm going to get into the fun thing, and you just strengthen your hands, and you strengthen your knowledge of what's going on. So you're like on a... So 1, 2. So I'm just going to play. So here's our 1. I go up to the 3rd, or... There's all kinds of ways you can find it, but you just know what it. You got your basic one. The basic one is here. So there's your basic one. Look at. There's your E. Okay. 4th string, 2nd fret, E. Then you get to your minor third, the 2nd note of the pentatonic scale. So what you're doing. So let's just see how we can have fun just with that. And then we're going to move on to get a little more of it. So 1 flat third, 1. Up to the 3rd note. Now you find that someplace else. And then when you're there, here I'm on this 4th note of the E scale. There it is. Look at it there. And you can take that 4th note and bend it up to the 5. Stevie Ray Vaughan. Okay, so that's working on this kind of this CAGED shape. This is like a CAGED shape around the G. Now we have this CAGED shape around the E. See, there's our... And so basically, all that is... So it's... So you start, so you... So now here on my E. And so let's just kind of stick with this first CAGED shape right up here. So we have 1, the notes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then back to, and the names of them in relative to the regular scale is 1 flat third, 4, and then this is 5. So what you can do is you go to the 4 and you can bend it to the 5. So you go boom, boom, ba, boom, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 5, and then between the, so what it looks like, a minor third on your neck. Look at this is what the third looks like. See that? That's your E, and that's your third, right there in that E chord. It's got I think that's your 3rd finger and your 1st finger. Wait, yeah, 3rd and 1st finger. That's what a third looks like, but when you lift that up, it's a minor third. So It's a diagonal like that, and that's what the minor third looks like. So that's what it looks like. Or it could look like this. So look. And so there's a thing from one. So the first part of the pentatonic, you do the minor third thing. And then after that, you got 2 whole steps. So you're here. Whole step. Now it's on 1, 2, 3. So I'm on the 4th note of the pentatonic scale, which is the 5th note of the E scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. From this one to the 5th note of the pentatonic scale is the flat 7th. It's a minor third. So you got that 4-note stretch. Now, why is it good to go in this world? Because what it can, so with your slide playing, which you guys are probably going to want to do, you know, or if you want to, so look, so what I'm doing is and now, so I'm going from minor third, now I'm going to go whole step and by the way, this is not set up for slide. This is like a regular guitar. You just takes a little while, but that's another good thing. Going slow makes you go fast. Does that make any sense? So you just go slow and you go, oh, okay, the pentatonic scale 5 notes. It's from the regular scale. The E is the relative minor of G. How do you know that? So that you got to learn less scales. So you just play a scale, a G scale, and you count the numbers. You go by your ear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What the heck note is that? Whatever the 6th note is, that's a relative minor. So now, okay, so what you have is if you play, so now you know, if you play all the notes of the G pentatonic, but you start on an E, you have an E minor pentatonic. Because it's the minor. The major, G is the major, and it's relative. It's kind of like its uncle, but it's relative minor that's under the age of whatever drinking age is from the 6th note. So basically, so I'm on this relative minor. So the next note, so minor third. 4. That's the 5th note of the E scale. Now, when I'm on the 5th note, to get to the last note, you got to go another relative major third. So it's 1 to the 2nd note is what minor third. Then whole step, and then to get back to 1 again. And so what you can use that. So then you're playing. Down a whole step. I'm going to slide down from that E to the 5th note of the pentatonic, which is a whole step. Now I'm on that 5th note. I got to go down a whole minor third. Number 2, I gotta go to how far? Minor third. So you get to the 2nd note, it's minor third. You get the next note, it's a major whole step. And then I'm right here on this 4th. I know I can go up a whole step. I'm on the 5th. I gotta go up. Have a relative minor. I mean a minor third. Stevie Ray Vaughan on this last note. We're going to do it a little Stevie Ray on the 7th note of the pentatonic scale. I'm taking the D, bend it up to the 1st. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Instead of playing this, so now you can take this 4th note, 4th degree, 3rd note of the scale. 1, 2, 3, 1 flat 3rd, 4, and you bend that up to the 5, the 5th, which is the 1, 2, 3, 4. And what makes Stevie Ray Vaughan so cool is he plays with rhythm, so you always got to put the beat in there. So I'm going, bend it up to 1, 5. Build up your strength and you just learn the notes. That's how you get into the world of Stevie a little bit, because you know what it is. You learn a few little things, but you get your hands strong, and you can play anything when your hand gets really strong. You know, so and you learn your notes. So, and I have all the other caged stuff. You know, the other caged scales and all this stuff. So if you sign up for the course, it's free. And you can get access to all the materials, and so you can like get those going. And it's so that you can. I have like this the dark side of my face going here today. They didn't give me a light on this side. It's kind of sinister, but kind of cool, doesn't it? Here I am on my dark side of my face. There it is. I got like a line. Let me see if I can look the right way to get a total black line here. Okay, anyway, so sign up, and then you can have all the materials, and you can ask, you know, and then you can ask them anything you want. You can come on these things. There's a live. I'm here right now. And so, I'll see you guys on the next time. Stormy Monday, a little blues. T-Bone Walker song. Sunday's all so sad. So till next time. Call it stormy Monday. Tuesday's all so sad. They call it stormy Monday. Tuesday's oh so sad. Wednesday's work, and Thursday's oh so sad. Alright, ciao everybody. Now, Elvis, no início da música, olha o que ele faz. Ele faz assim. Two. Ele faz assim. A little one for the money, two for the show, three. A aula de hoje é para aprender como fazer um pouco de improviso. Olá, Brasil! Olhar o mundo aqui.